Russia's defence ministry has tonight announced some of its troops positioned on the border with Ukraine are returning to their bases after completing drills. With the world bracing for a possible Russian invasion of Ukraine, it's raised hopes of a de-escalation. Germany's Chancellor has arrived in Moscow for talks with the Kremlin, which says it's still open to diplomacy, at least for now.
A procession to honour the dead of Europe's last major war. The German Chancellor's visit to Ukraine was seen as a last-ditch attempt to prevent another one from happening.
NATO and the USA made proposals to Russia that we support. We now expect a reaction and answer from Russia.
But in a presidential security briefing performed for the cameras, Moscow said it was standing firm on its demand that Ukraine not be allowed to join the NATO military alliance.
The response is negative on these issues. It can't satisfy us, of course.
The Kremlin does appear ready to engage with the US and its allies on other issues, like limits on NATO missile deployments and military drills in the region. Diplomacy, it seems, is not dead yet.
Foreign Minister Lavrov said that he still thinks there's oxygen here for diplomacy.
But as talks continue, NATO members are bolstering their positions, sending more troops and weapons into Eastern Europe. Russia's also reminding the world of its readiness with military drills in Crimea and Belarus. And increased shelling has been reported in eastern Ukraine, where troops are locked in a protracted conflict with Russian-backed separatists.
Despite all the talk about a potentially imminent invasion, there's no sense of panic here in Kiev, but people are making plans for what they'll do in the event of a Russian incursion, and that all starts with a question: will they stay or will they go?
People here are trying to get on with life despite the ever-present threat of war. Nick Dole, ABC News, Kiev.